Alright guys, so welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing Efficient 737-Max 8. So let's get right into today's video. Alright guys, and like we always do, we're going to be starting off with the exterior first. Now actually, let me go ahead and get my mouse there, we go, whoa. As I'm circling around, there's like a lot of detail, and actually one quick note I forgot to make in the introduction of the video, is this is not a true representation of Efficient's work, although this plane is really nice, of course, in my opinion. This plane was made almost 2 years ago, I believe, something like that. So, Efficient has improved a lot since he made this, but I still believe this plane is amazing, even though he did make this like 2 years ago. But like, as I'm circling around, there's like a lot of detail, and of course, the gears. Yes, I am obsessed with the gears on this plane once again. And I mean, they are good, but like not as good as we've seen, because especially on the Lolly planes, like Lolly's gears are just like so detailed, like all the time. I mean, these gears are pretty okay. I mean, they're still good, but they just aren't the best. And then we have the nose, and then we have some like little details right here, which I really like, that there's little tiny decals that you can barely see unless you really zoom in like this. Like, I'm really zoomed in, like let me zoom out, like you can barely read that unless you really try to read that, which is really cool. And then the nose itself just looks really cool, and then we have the engines, which really look cool. I really like those. And then we have the wings and the winglets, which look amazing, and then just the whole body just looks amazing. And I really like the little like details like right here, and then on the doors. Like, actually, let me show the other door. The other door looks amazing too, and then we have some windows which look amazing. Some of them though are like, look at this one, like this one isn't see-through for some reason, like compared to like this one, when you can actually like see through, but this one is just like grayed out for some reason. Some of them are grayed out, some of them aren't. That's just a really interesting. And then this one has like a gray dot in it for some reason. Like, that's pretty weird, I don't know why. And then we have, whoa, oh my gosh, that looks so weird. And then we have the other engine right here, which looks amazing, and then we have the other wing right here, which also looks amazing. And then we have the 737-8 logo right here, and then we have some type of decal freaking out over here. That's a bit interesting. And then we have the back, which looks amazing. I really like the door decals, and then the tail looks amazing as well. And then we have the, I don't know what this is. This looks like a little bit of rust, which looks cool. And then, yeah, I think that's it for the exterior. We have like another, actually, 737-8 decal right here, which looks amazing. And then we have another door. And then let me see if there's anything on the under of the plane. Not really. I mean, there's the navigation light. I think that's navigation, something like that. But I think that's it for the exterior of this plane, guys. Now let's go take a look at the interior of this plane. Alright, guys, we're now going to take a look at the interior of this plane. Now, starting off, one of the main things that I really do like is I like that there's a door. I mean, the door isn't the best, and the cockpit isn't the most realistic. But again, remember, this plane was almost made 2 years ago, so Efficient has really improved. And if you watch my video on the A330 Efficient made, you'll see that the cockpit in that plane is like, holy freaking moly, that the cockpit in the A330 is like amazing. Like, there's actual instruments, and it's nothing compared to this. Like, all this has is 2 little brick seats, but the other one just has so much. So we should have watched it if you haven't already. And then if we go out here to where the passengers sit, I think you would only be able to fit like a 2x2 with this plane, sadly, just because of how much room you have. You may be able to fit a 3x3, maybe, or maybe a 3x2 actually, because most 737 Maxes, well, I'm just saying this from my perspective, because I've really only been on Southwest 737s, and they usually have 3x3, but I do not know how you would fit 3x3 in this plane, quite honestly. But I really do like the cabin dividers and this little, I don't know what this is called, curtain actually. It's like kind of old-fashioned. I don't know, I don't really like it, but it's just cool that he put it there. And then I do like the overhead bins, so they look amazing. And then the windows, again, I just don't know why some windows, like, they're like grayed out and you cannot see out of them, and some you can. And I also am kind of sad because some of the planes we have reviewed, they have like indents in the walls where the windows are, but this plane does not have the indents at all, which is kind of a bummer, but oh well. And then we have some more cabin dividers right here, so there's like an emergency exit row, and then there's some more seats over here, and then some more seats over here, and then it's the back of the plane. And one weird thing is there's this thing pointing out, this little like almost like triangle shaped thing. That's a bit interesting, and whenever I try to remove it, I can't, because this part is connected to the tail, believe it or not. So I'm not really good with like CSG and all that. So I don't know how I would remove it, but that's just a little interesting right there. I don't know why that's there. That's really interesting. But yeah, I think that's it for the interior. Really sad that there isn't a mood lighting too. That's kind of a bummer, but you can always install your own. That I think with JTech made one, but I think they shut down, so I don't know if it still works or not. But if you have a mood lighting, I'd suggest using it on this plane if you do end up buying it. But yeah, I think that's all for the exterior and interior. Now it's going to take a look at the functionalities of this. Alright guys, so we're now going to take a look at the functionalities of this plane. Actually, let me go ahead and unfly here just so that I don't ruin the plane kit. Okay, so this plane kit is a default CM32, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and it does look like CM32 is not going to be a pain today, and it does work. Now CM32 is nowhere near realistic, so I'm not really going to fly it because it's CM32. You guys know what CM32 is. Nothing really special about the plane kit. So we go ahead and stop it, and then let's go and take a look at the FOGY. There we go, speed 0. There we go, and then we go here and here. Boom. Okay, so this is the FOGY. Pretty basic compared to what we've seen, but still is good. Gear animation. Let's go ahead and close them. Okay. Oh, I don't like that. Hold on. And I do like that, but like, there was something that just popped open like that. That was kind of weird. That is a little interesting how that like part, like, hold on. This part right here that stays on. Remove before flight. They like little, I don't know what these are. What the heck even are these? They are like sticking out for some reason. And like, so are these. That's kind of weird. And then, yeah, that's really strange, but and I'm being really picky right now, and then so is this. That's kind of weird. But let me go ahead and put them out and see if I saw what I saw. I forget what I saw though. Let me see. Yeah, those just like pop out as soon as you open them, which is not very much realistic. But again, I'm probably gonna say this a lot this video. This plane was made over 2 years ago, or almost 2 years ago, I should say. So it's not gonna be amazing level quality. Yeah, this is a flap. Sadly, you cannot like suggest, or you can't put it at like 5, 10, 15 degrees, 20 degrees, all that. There's just like an on slash, or an open slash close button for it, so that's a little bit. And then let me go ahead and close them. There we go. And then we have the spoilers and R thrust, which, let me go and do that. It does not look like the R thrust works. That's a bit strange. Yeah, so these spoilers work. Let me show you guys here. Yeah, spoilers work, but it says R thrust too. Like, look, it says R thrust, like right there. That's a bit weird, but the R thrust isn't coming out. Because usually the engine's like almost like separated away. But it does not look like it does. They don't do anything when I put them on slash off. And then we have ignition, which is obviously the engine. So let me go ahead and go shift P, and then let's go ahead and turn on the engine. So let me go ahead and do this, and I'm gonna do a little bit of a time lapse right now. So here's a little time lapse of the engines turning on. And yeah, guys, so that was the time lapse of the engines turning on. I hopefully you enjoyed that. So yeah, that was the engines. And then we have the nav. So we have the lights. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it to nighttime. So I'm gonna go ahead and do no, not lights. Let's do time 3. So that, and let's go ahead and review the lights. All right. So first we have the navigation lights. So let me go ahead and turn them on. So the navigation lights, of course, is the green and red dots at either side of the wing. And then we have anti-collision lights, which is or actually it looks like that's the anti-collision lights. Yeah, I thought that was sometimes called navigation, sometimes it's called anti-collision lights. I like to call them nav lights though. That's just my personal opinion. And then we have the strobe lights, which is the white flashy light at either side of the wingtip. And then we have the taxi light, which is that wasn't already on. The landing light was actually already on. It's that light right there, because if I turn it off, oh, maybe not. Oh no, wait, what is that light? Oh, the taxi light was already on. Yeah, so it's this light, so it's the nose gear light. And it looks like there's like lights coming from like back there, but that's kind of weird. But then you have landing lights, which I'm gonna complain a little bit here, but there's like no lights on the wings, so it's kind of unrealistic that light spawns in like right here when you turn it on, but there's like no lights actually projecting it. But I mean, this is Roblox, so I can't criticize it too much. But I think that's it for the exterior, interior, and functionality of this plane. Now let's go take a look at the price. Alright guys, so I'm now on Discord, and I'm on the Metric Simulations Discord server where this aircraft is sold. As if you watch my AC30 video and AC50 video, you know that this aircraft used to be sold at Ave.Warehouse, but sadly Efficient resigned from Ave.Warehouse because there's a lot of trouble with the HRs and management and all that. So Efficient decided to make his own tech group called Metric Simulations. So if you guys are interested in purchasing this aircraft, I will put an invite link to this Discord server in the description down below. But anyways, so this 737-MAX 8 is it's currently $15, 15 US dollars via PayPal. Now I think that is a very good price considering what you get, because it's fully animated. Yes, the animations aren't amazing, but they're still there, and you do get a really highly detailed exterior and interior, which is just amazing, and of the lights and a pre-installed plane kit. So I really think it is worth $15. So I really highly suggest, if you're looking for a good 737 to buy, I suggest you buy this. But yeah, I think that's gonna wrap up today's review. But yeah guys, thanks for wrapping today's review on my review on Efficient 737-MAX 8. If you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to leave a like because it helped out the channel a lot and shows me you guys are enjoying the content I've been doing here on the channel. And if you guys are new, be sure to subscribe because we're on the road to 400 subscribers, and I have not decided what we're gonna do for 400 subscribers, but I promise you it'll be worth subscribing and worth voting for. Thanks for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!